Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. To my fellow friend and also my lecturer, Madam Rasma. My name is Muhammad Farid Shafiq, and today I would like to talk about public procurement as a policy tool, which is using procurement to reach desired outcome in society. First of all, I want to tell you that in many of these public organizations, the role of public procurement has changed significantly over the years, which the public procurement was first fulfilling a specific demand in the right quantity at the right time and in the right place, which public organisation nowadays use public procurement for a multitude societal goal. And I have divided the point of societal goal into three, which is the first one is minimizing long-term unemployment, the second one is improving working condition, and the third one, which is the last, providing opportunity for small and medium enterprise for all local business. Okay, and now I will move to the next point, which is public procurement as a policy tool. Public procurement as a policy tool used to further public policy in a wide range of fields, which the use of procurement tool is to stimulate innovation, and the second one is to alongside traditional approach of providing research and development subsidies. Okay, and the next point is capacity for procurement to deliver goals is still questionable. Their current research is not fully representative of the bulk of public procurement and downplay procurement diversity and make the research still questionable. Okay, I will move to the next, which public procurement as an obligation. To deliver value to its citizen and procurer are held accountable through complying with regulation. Okay, I will move to the next one, which is another point is introduction to the research article. The research article can be used to achieve certain policy goals and thus create value for society. Using public procurement as a policy instrument often start with choosing a tender design that award a contract based on a criteria. Okay, they make a decision according to rational choice by tailoring their scoring rules. So we can say that I can take example from interview, such as if the HR or human resource want to choose applicants, they always choose the best one and who have the best qualification. And also same with the public procurement policies, which is to make a decision according to the rational choice and tailoring based on the scoring rules. And the choice, it use both quantitative and qualitative research method. And I will give a quote by Lundberg and Bergman that public organisation that want to use their procurement as a policy tool need to gain more insight into how scoring rules can be used to achieve and sustain quality level. The next one is focus more on the economic and commercial aspect of procurement, and the third one is rather than on the avoidance of legal conflict. Okay, I will move to the into the reflection. The author said that the collection of articles in this special issue contribute to a broader understanding of the role and potential of public procurement in delivering desired policy outcome in society. The next one, the author provide the evidence that legal and regulatory framework do not necessarily guarantee compliance and value for money, but if complied with, could help in promoting accountability and value. And the next one, the revision of this article, that the authors invite the other researchers to build on this finding to have a better understanding about the subject, but the field therefore still lack diversity of evidence from across the globe and of various span categories. And I will add additional information that the author state that the use of public procurement can be complex too, because it make a procurer had conflicting their goal despite it is being used to further public policy in a wide range of fields such as the national industry policy, reducing unemployment, improving employment condition, and support for small business and others. Okay, it can be seen from the factors such as market realities, uncertainties of outcome, or responsibility for achieving policy outcome affect the degree to which procurers are able to achieve the policy goals through public procurement. Also due to sometimes limited knowledge and resource of the procurer. And that's the end of my presentation, and thank you for listening to my presentation.